Hey, hi, how you doing? This is the GamerTron, and welcome back to the GamerTron Show. So, what the happened to the channel, and where the hell have I been? Well, I'm here to explain it to you. This is the story of what has happened to the GamerTron Show YouTube channel in the past 2 weeks. So one day I'm minding my own business and checking emails, and I receive this email from my YouTube partner, Creative Nation. YouTube channel income permanently blocked. As you can imagine, I shit my pants and my jaw hit the floor. Hello, this email is to inform you that your channel has been unlinked from Creative Nation for copyright breaching YouTube's terms of service. I'll get to that in a moment. In line with our legal agreement with you, we hold the right in this instance to permanently withhold any or all revenue your channel has generated from the monetization of content on your channel as stated in clause 6.1.6.2. Again, we'll get to that later. As such, no revenue gained by your channel will be paid out by Creative Nation. Regards, Financial Operations, Creative Nation Multi-Channel Network. It continues. If you wish to appeal this decision, should you believe the content that was uploaded to your channel, nor the channel's behavior on YouTube, breached the terms of service or infringed on another party's copyrights, please fill out the following form and send it to Blocked Appeal CA Nation blah blah blah. So, as you can imagine, when I received this email, I freaked out. I panicked. I immediately went to the Creative Nation website. Only the Creative Nation website wasn't up and running. Apparently, Creative Nation had lost their domain name to the website. Very, very odd considering, well, they're a business. They've been doing this for years. Losing the domain name to your website and having your website shut down because of not re-registering the domain is pretty interesting, I say in ginormous air quotes. However, while everything about the website was down, the forums weren't. And of course, people like me were asking, "Hey Creative Nation, what's going on? I just got this email that says my income's been permanently blocked because of copyright infringement. Not just that, your website is down. How did you lose the domain?" Which I, of course, added in on those forums, made some replies, asked some questions, sent emails to Creative Nation. However, the funny thing is, well, first, they weren't responding. At least to the questions. They were giving responses to the emails, but they weren't answering the questions. They like to repeat the same song and dance. If you believe that you are innocent of copyright infringement and you'd like to be paid, just file an appeal. We'll review the appeal, make sure there's nothing wrong with your channel, and you will be paid. Now, another very interesting, again, ginormous air quotes here, a really interesting thing that was going on at the forums is that every time a Creative Nation employee answered questions on one of the new forums that people would start up, one of the conversations, discussions, people asking perfectly valid and reasonable questions, hell, I even started one, Creative Nation would lock those forms. They'd lock them. So you could view them, but you couldn't leave any more replies on that form or ask any more questions. They'd basically disable the form. You could see it, but you couldn't reply to anyone in it. Which is very, again, interesting considering people are losing money, people are concerned, you're keeping us in the dark, and you're locking forms so people can't ask you more questions. Very interesting. Keep this in mind. While this is all going down on the Creative Nation website, I'm also checking YouTube, and YouTube is telling me some interesting things. YouTube is telling me that I haven't infringed on any copyright, that I'm in good standing, as a matter of fact, and that I'm still linked to Creative Nation, that they're still my partner. Even though in the email it states right here, you have been unlinked from Creative Nation. That's not what YouTube's saying. YouTube is saying right here that I'm still linked. So one of you is lying. So I write a forum. I start a new discussion on the forums on the website. Right after they got the domain back for their website and fixed the website, everything's working now. And since Creative Nation aren't answering my emails and they're answering, well, semi-answering the forms, and after locking them, of course, which they did to mine, as you can see here, locked my form so no one could ask questions or reply to me or them or anyone, I wrote this. CN Team, what is going on as of late? Your website went down because you lost the domain, you supposedly let go of thousands of partners. What was going around, information going around, was that Creative Nation had let go of literally thousands of partners. Thousands of people. Just dropped them. Just sent them the email saying that they have been unlinked, permanently blocked, and that they violated copyright infringement, which we'll get to later. Late on payments. Keep in mind that all this debacle, all this controversy, all this drama, all happened on payment day of this month. They were supposed to pay us this month when all this drama was going down. I just find it very curious that all this drama and controversy happened on the very day that we were all supposed to be paid. Thousands of partners were let go and not paid on the day we were supposed to be paid. Again, very interesting, huge air quotes. Late on payments and all this other crazy stuff. I've sent support tickets and emails with no response. I am terrified at the moment, and the stress is just overwhelming. I don't know if I'm still partnered or linked or blocked or whatever. Your email told me I was blocked on link, but YouTube says I'm still partnered with you guys and I'm still in good standing with no copyright complaints. Look, can I please get a straight answer, whether I am partnered or not, or whether I am going to be paid this month or not? My livelihood is at stake here. You guys have been good to me for over a year. I don't want to have to change YouTube partners, but you guys are scaring the hell out of me right now. Please just let me know what is going on and what I should do. And with that, I left two attachments, one towards the email and one towards the YouTube channel statistics, letting them know copyright in good standing, and I am still partnered with Creative Nation even though the email says otherwise. This was the response I got from the Chief Executive Officer. Hey, we unlinked and still have around another 400 to unlink. 400 partners you're just letting go. A couple of thousand channels for copyright or having suspiciously high CPM reasons. Keep in mind that the most copyright trouble I've ever gone into is third-party matched content, and that BS is almost unavoidable because the YouTube copyright bot doesn't know what's fair use. It will copyright anything. YouTube's copyright system, its copyright robot, is broken and everybody knows it. So for my channel at least, I have had no serious real copyright issues. And CPM reasons? Nah. Suspiciously high CPM reasons? Nah, not me. If your channel was flagged as copyright manually by a staff member, of which 400 channels were, again, very suspicious, Creative Nation, that you're just letting go of all these partners, hundreds, thousands of partners. Nah. Your payment would have been withheld until such time we receive an appeal form, including any licenses if needed. If at such time your channel is deemed to not be copyright, it will remain linked and you will get paid out immediately. If the appeal is denied, your channel will be unlinked from Creative Nation. Change in this policy was required to stay in line with YouTube's new politics for MCNs. And after writing that response, Creative Nation locked the form so no one else could reply or leave questions. Alright. Let's go over a few things here. 1. Even though I wrote and sent an appeal, I shouldn't have to. No one should have to send an appeal because Creative Nation, as your MCN, has access to your analytics and statistics of your YouTube channel. They should be easily able to just click a few buttons, check my YouTube page, and see that I'm in good standing with no serious copyright infringements. I shouldn't have to write an appeal. You guys have the power to easily check my channel. And keep in mind, YouTube is still stating that I am still linked with Creative Nation. And to sign, write, and send an appeal takes 30 days. It takes them 30 days to respond, or in a 30-day time stretch. And I can imagine that Creative Nation is going to get a ton of appeals. So, I'm still linked to Creative Nation. but I'm not getting paid. But they're still getting my money. Because as they are linked to my channel as my MCN, they will still be making money off my channel, and I will not be paid out till they finally get a chance to look at this appeal, which they will be getting a lot of in 30 days. So there's a strong possibility that for 30 whole days, I could be waiting to receive a response from my appeal while they're still making money off my channel, only to deny my appeal 30 days later while they made money off of my channel 30 days later. Now, I'm not accusing Creative Nation of doing that, or that's what they were going to do. I'm not accusing them of that. I'm just stating that is very possible for any MCN that is still linked to your YouTube channel not paying you, wanting you to sign an appeal and wait 30 days for that appeal to be responded to and accepted or denied. I'm just saying MCN, and not specifically Creative Nation, could use that opportunity to make more money off your channel while you make no money and they eventually dump you. I'm not accusing Creative Nation of doing that. I'm just saying that the situation at present, that is a possibility that any MCN could do. Now back to the emails. I finally received a response to my many support tickets and emails to Creative Nation. This is one such email. Hello, you will be unlinked in the next few days. My previous email had asked them, why am I not unlinked? Because their first email stated I would be unlinked, but YouTube says I'm still linked. So I of course asked, am I linked or not? And here from the Creative Nation support desk they say, I will be unlinked in the next few days. And few days means free days. So I will be unlinked in the next free days. If you believe that you did not breach YouTube's terms of service or your content is not violating any copyright laws, you can appeal this decision. I shouldn't have to appeal since you guys have direct connection with my channel and can check my analytics and statistics and can see whether or not I have any copyright infringement on my channel. You guys can easily just check that with a click of a few buttons. To do this, go to blah 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 and fill out the appeals form, which I did. Once you do this, you can email the appeal form to blockedappeals@creativenation.co, and they will review the situation. Thanks! Oh, by the way, you missed something there. They will review the situation within 30 days. They like to keep that part out, that you have to wait some time between 30 days. Basically a month. Before you get any word as to whether you're going to get paid or not, or whether or not they're going to deny the appeal. Alright, so I finally got a direct answer. I know what I'm gonna do. When they unlink me from Creative Nation, I will get a new partner or partner directly with YouTube and not have to worry about Creative Nation ever again and start making money again. Get the channel booming again, because I run a business here. This channel is a business. It's a business for you guys. I provide opinion pieces on video games, commentary, and gameplay for you guys for the sake of entertainment. This is a business. I run a business. And I need to make money from that business, and Creative Nation is not paying me anymore, and they said they would unlink me in the next 3 days. I wait 4 days. 4 days. Nothing happens. So I write a reply email 4 days later. Why am I not unlinked yet? It's been more than a few days now. I just sent a request to unlink. I hope that does not screw up the process or anything, but this is ridiculous. I need to move on with my life and get my YouTube business back in order. You made it clear you don't want me, so please wrap up this process and let's both move on, please. So, as stated in my reply, you can send a request to unlink from your YouTube partner directly from YouTube. So I did that. I sent a request to unlink. A day later, I received this very interesting response. Email response. Hello! If you do not have any copyrighted content, then it is quick and easy to fix this. If you complete the appeal form, you will receive all the money you are owed, and you will not have this issue in the future. There is no need to unlink. Thanks. What? This is where I start to lose it a bit. There is no need to unlink. This was their email just a few days ago. You will be unlinked in the next few days. What? 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 You will be unlinked in the next few days. There is no reason to unlink. You will be unlinked in the next few days. There is no reason to unlink. What the f? So I might as well bring up some other interesting news. I tried looking up these new YouTube MCN rules, which they claimed they were letting go of thousands of partners, hundreds of partners. They were letting go of all these partners and not paying them for these new laws against MCNs from YouTube. I looked this up, and this is what I found. New YouTube affiliate MCN policy. YouTube will be enforcing a new policy starting September 1st. MCNs will be subject to a cap of 1,000 total suspended channels in a rolling 90-day period. Making long story short, MCNs are not allowed to take over 300 suspended channels a month. Please keep in mind all types of strikes count. Copyright strikes, spam strikes, community guidance strikes. In order to meet strict YouTube requirements, we're changing our roll-up procedure, starting September 1st. All new channels will be subject of examination of the special scoring system. Evaluation will last up to 3 business days, ending up with yes/no decision. Those strict rules will cause massive constraints to new channels' roll-up. We strongly suggest you double-check your current channels, meet YouTube anti-spam policy, and ensure your channels stay active after September 1st. We have announced anti-spam rules. Now, that was for another MCN. That was another MCN making this announcement of this new YouTube policy, which, keep in mind, they were suspending channels over strikes. I have never gone a single strike on my channel. Same as literally hundreds of other partners who were let go or got the same responses I did. My channel and others had never received any sort of strike or copyright infringement, and yet we're being told to sign appeals and wait 30 days while we're still linked to Creative Nation and they're still making money off us. While reportedly from this other MCN, the new YouTube policy is stating that MCNs can't suspend over 1,000 channels. So what does the Creative Nation do? They let go of thousands of channels. Anyways, after a few more days, after many more days of messaging Creative Nation, sending a report to YouTube, I eventually finally got my channel unlinked from Creative Nation. Me and Creative Nation are no more. We are no longer partnered. Now look, I'm not here to make a slander campaign. Believe me, the last 2 weeks have been very frustrating affairs, and I have wanted nothing more than to badmouth certain people responsible for this whole debacle. But, after much thought and much debate with myself, I have come to the conclusion that I'm not going to blame anyone. I'm not going to take out my pitchforks. I'm not going to tell you guys to go harass somebody. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to give you the facts. Everything I have stated in this video has been factual, not a slander campaign, nothing like that. Everything I have said and everything I have showed you is the truth. You guys may take and do with that what you will. Quite frankly, I just want to move on. Creative Nation was a good YouTube partner for me for over a year. Over a year, we did business, we cooperated, we helped each other. They gave me money. They were my bosses. They were my employers. And now with me leaving Creative Nation, I am now fully 100% my own boss over my channel and its content. I apologize to you guys for the lack of videos and the confusion and all this crap that's been going on with the channel, but I am not dead. This channel is not dead. As a matter of fact, it's going to be bigger and better than ever. After I upload a video, a commentary that's been on the ropes, on the books, on the shelf for a couple weeks because of this whole debacle, after I upload that, the GamerTron Show is going to be bigger and better than ever. I'm going to be making improvements. I'm going to be making more heavily edited videos. I'm going to do a ton of more gaming content. I'm going to be live streaming on YouTube and on Twitch, and I'll give you guys the announcements and the details in a future video. However, for now, the worry is over. The GamerTron Show is free. We are a free YouTube channel. and we can get back on track. And I thank you, all of you that have stayed subscribed, stayed watching my videos, stayed with the channel. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate that. After this whole craziness that's happened the past 2 weeks, thank you for sticking with the channel. And thank you those new of you who have subscribed to the channel, because you're in luck. The channel's about to get bigger and better than ever after the next video I upload. You guys are awesome. I'm awesome. We're all awesome. Now, let's get back to doing what we do best. Loving video games and talking about video games. Anyways, guys, this has been a video, and I will see you in the next one. Later.